Alright, hey guys, it's Markle. Welcome back to my NASCAR Racing 2003 Race 2 for for EWRL in the NR Series. We're going to be here in North Carolina at the Rock. As you can see, we're going to be doing 197 laps. I will be recording for it. Since it is a shorter track, it should hopefully go by fast, but knowing this track, we'll probably have some wrecks. So we'll see how it goes. You know, you can see all the things here, and we're going to get into it. I'm just gonna accelerate through qualifying this time.
Drivers, to your cars.
Here we go. And then,
Drivers,
as you can see,
to your
David,
cars.
for some reason, got a pole again. I'm second. And then there's the rest of everybody else. Alright, we're gonna go through the starting grid. TV1. Oh, wait. It's TV2. There we go. I'm gonna go through the starting grid. There you go. So, P1 is David. Markle is second. P4 is Troy. P3 is Devin. You got Malico in P6. Elijah in P4. Brandon in P7. Landon in P8. P9 is Adam. Ben is P10. Wait, did I say that wrong? There he is. Ben P10. Sorry. Josh is Joshua is 11th. Cody is 12th. Emerson 13th. Larry starting 14th. Nathan is starting 15th. Dustin is starting 16th. John is starting, I think it's 17th. Then 18th for Zach. 19th for Tristan. Or wait, what? Yeah. Oh, sorry guys, I got a call, so if it starts, I'll be right back. Well, we'll just go through the rest of the starting grid this way. I don't remember where I was. I lost track anyways. And starting last is Dylan Rash. Which, I'm going to go right back out real quick and see how far we are from it. Alright, here we go. David is for some reason starting on the pole again. Will he be able to keep it this time? Will his car... Let's see what happens here. Down in turn one, David is taking the lead. We're gonna go through the back of the tire. 3 wide here, could be dangerous. Markle's falling back from P2. How are we gonna do it here after turn? Looks like nobody's gonna wreck. David's pulling out some nice lead. I think someone hit the wall back here. They're going 4 wide. 2 is on the grass alone. Kyle is also on the grass. So far, no wrecks. David is taking the lead. He's up 2 tenths. Still 3 wide here in the back. Markle has fallen all the way to the back. From P2, he's almost last. In P25, he's now pretty sure in the bottom 20. Markle is pitting, along with the 88. I think they both hit the wall or something. A lot of people hit the wall, looked like. A lot of damage in some of those cars there. The 14, the 11, the 4, 88, and the 42 all look like they pit. I think the 36 Emerson just hit the wall too. Your leader right now is the 19 of Adam. We have a big gaggle still up here for P2. Brandon came close right there in that 44 to hitting that wall. They're going to be 3 wide going to 1 and 2. They didn't hit the wall there, so we're all good. As Landon is trying to catch up to Adam in the 19. They're going to go back into the pack where they're racing some more. Brandon falling back. Nathan Sylvia here in the 2 car, almost 3 wide with Emerson. As for the race, we have 5 people lap down, the 88, 14, 42, 11, and 4, all 1 lap down already, because I think they hit the wall and got some damage. 14, 42, 11, and 4 again is having another horrible race. And the 48 of Landon is taking the lead here. The Malicos are right there behind him. Same with Luis in the 27. Will he be able to hold on to it? Malico diving down to the inside in that Dodge. Luis in his 27 Dodge trying to make a 3 wide possibly. Malico's going to come around here to lead another lap. Or lead his first lap, actually, of the race. With Luis in P2, Nathan in P3. Landon's now falling back. Brandon's going to the inside of Landon. As Kyle's going to make a 3 wide off the turn. 48 came close to hitting the wall there. As your pole sitter is falling back to P13 right now. Let's go back to the front. They're going 3 wide. Tristan's taking the 95 and Josh and Landon. Your leader is still Malenko here in the 12 car. Malenko's pulling out to a little bit of a lead now. Will he be able to keep it? Everybody's getting close to that wall. I don't know if they're going to keep getting really, really close. The 40 is having another strong weekend. same with the 19. 19's going down the inside from Nathan. Adam's going down the inside of Nathan for P2 in that 19 car. It looks like Tristan's going to follow him in that 40. Malika's pulling out to a decent lead now as they go 3 wide here with the 24 Dan, Luis, and then Brandon on the top in that 44. Are they going to be able to keep it clean? Looks like they will. That 44 though is falling back. 36 of Emerson is also getting put on the outside. Will he not get? He came close to hitting the wall there too. Oops. Looks like I think the 18 and the 1 may have some damage also if you look at it when we come. Yeah, the 18's got heavy damage on the right side of that car. But somehow he's got the speed in it, unless it's just a glitch. I think the 36 of Emerson also just hit the wall. Your leader is getting caught by the 19 of Adam. Will Malcolm be able to hold him off? They're going 3 wide back here. 48 of Landon's diving down the bottom of the 44 and 43 of Cody and Brandon. And Brandon hits the wall in that 44 tied car. How bad is the damage? We'll see around coming into this turn 3 and 4, and Adams taking the lead on Malenko. This 44 has some significant damage now for hitting the wall. He may be pitting soon if he can get back up there. But Adam has taken the lead. Malenko is now falling back. Tristan has taken P2, Nathan's taken P3, and Landon has come back up to the top 5. In P4, Malenko has dropped in 1 or 2 laps down to P5. He's got to work his way back up now. Malenko goes down to the inside of Nathan Sylvia for P4. He's going to get close to the 48 there. That 43 back there of Cody came close to hitting that wall again. As we're on lap 21 of 197. And Adams coming around to lead. I think it's like 3rd lap of the day. Let's see if he can pull out to a decent lead here. When pit stops start happening, we'll know who the real contenders will be. A lot of these guys in the back, the 44, I think the 1, the 00, 18, and 43 all had damage. And I think the 00 Larry just hit the wall again. Significantly. Yeah, he definitely has damage. The 43 doesn't have damage. Cody does not have damage. So I don't know why he ain't being able to pass him. But he should be able to come back up through the pack. Dan is right on the back bumper of Nathan in that 2 car. Your leader still Adam, as Malenko is back to P2. When will the pit stops come? Dan has made his way up to P3 in that 24 car. You got a Toyota, Dodge, Chevy, and then a Ford. 1, 2, 3, 4. All different positions, all different manufacturers. Tristan's gonna, screw that up for the Fords right now. His Toyota 40 coming into 4th. Landon coming back to the top 5 around Nathan Sylvia. Around Nathan. Dan up to P2 with Tristan on his inside. We're still under green here. Adam has pulled a little bit of a lead. If they're going to keep battling behind him, he might be able to pull away with this. Dan is now falling back. The 20 of Dylan who I'm pretty sure started last in this race, is coming up into the top 5 right here. And now he's getting passed, but man, he's having a good showing from starting P25. And now up in the top 6, 7. Which I don't think we're catching any lap cars yet, but we might be close. The 18 has pit. Just now saw that. We have like 7 guys. Oh, they're 3 wide right now. P2. Will they be able to keep it clean, or will the 40 of Allen hit the wall coming off the corner? Looks like they kept it clean. Nobody hit the wall there. Dan is up to P2. Landon is in P3. Those 200 cars looking strong today. As you got, I think pit stops have started because there's a lot more people all of a sudden a lap down. Yeah, the double O is now on pit road. We'll see what happens here as he comes off of pit road right in front of the leaders. Yep, pit stops are happening. Here comes a lot of them. Allen stays out in the 40, along with Ben Park in the 17. I think we're gonna follow. I'm gonna follow Dylan through his pit stop when he goes, because he started from last, and see where he comes out in comparison to the leaders. I think, you know, getting those fresh tires will probably be who starts in, or who comes out first. These guys, these 4 come all down together. Of Randy in the 41. Who stays out in the truck and gets the lead? Not really sure here. But we're gonna follow Dylan, like I said. Go back to the goddamn 20 car. Oh. There you go. 20's up and away. Coming right up behind Allen in the 40. I don't know who the first one was to pit. Maybe the 27. Or Luis. Yeah, let's get back to the 40 car of Allen. Comes out behind the 48. So one of these guys in front of him are the leader. Maybe the 24 or Dan. As the 88, I don't think any of those top guys, they all pitted way early on. So your leader right now is the 88 of Devin. I don't know how far behind Devin is. Because he still has to pit, I'm pretty sure. As all these guys have fresh tires. Compared to him. Markle is P2. 7 seconds back. Is the 88 pitting this time by? He is. Markle and P2. Is he going to come around to get the lead, or is he pitting too? He's also pitting. So it looks like the 19 is going to take the lead. Yeah, because the 14 was on pit road there. The 19 of Adam, pitting first, has come out to, I'm not sure how much of a lead, but he's going to be out way ahead of the 12 of Malenko. Will they be able to track him down? He's got a 0.8 second lead over Malenko. Almost 1 second he has on the 12. He's got a Dodge and 2 Chevys chasing him, along with Dan. Dan in the 24 and Ben in the 17. The 2 brothers are chasing him. Landon in the 48, Malenko in the 12. All trying to chase. Your P5, wrapping up your P5 is Ben Park right now. P6, Nathan. Tristan is 7th. Kyle is 8th. Dylan's 10th. And the 22 of John is in top. There's your top 10. P11 is Cody. Emerson is 12th. Randy is 13th. Joshua is 14th. 15th is Larry. 16th is the 3 of Jacob. 14th. Was I just saying that? Whatever. So right now, people having a rough day. The 42 of Markle. 44 of Brandon. He's got these two right here. The 88 of Devin. A 14 of Dustin. As we go back to the lead, 12 of Malenko has caught the 19 of Adam. But as you can look, we have the 14, 88, 42, 4, and 11. The 4 and 11 both had bad races the first week and are again having bad races. We gotta feel for those two cars, sadly. Let's hopefully they will not have that happen again. As Malenko is trying to get up there, and we're going to have some lap traffic in the 11 and the 4. Let's see how Adam gets around them. We're going to go on lap, or on board with him for one. Not that one. We'll just do cockpit. No. There we go. Go on full lap with him. It's gonna be loud in the video probably, sorry guys. One lap around, rocking him with Adam in the lead. Now he might be getting passed by Malenko here. Who knows? Catch up to the 11 and 4 though. They're gonna go another lap down. And it looks like Landon's taking P2 here in the 48. He's gonna see if he can get around the 19 of Adam, who's led the most laps, I'm pretty sure, today. That Toyota has been dominant. But this 48 Chevy is trying to get up there and get his first win in the NR Series. So we are on lap 45. Ben is up to P3. Malenko is dropping from P2. He's now down to P4. Adam's going to go around the 11 of Troy, trying to put him another lap down. I think Troy probably has damage on that left side. Or maybe he doesn't, or he's just that slow for some reason. I know a lot of guys have hit the wall today. Maybe they repaired it and it's still pretty slow then. As Landon's going to go underneath Adam here while they were in lap traffic. Landon's going to take the lead here. Or will he? Can Adam hold it on the high side? And they're going to go 3 wide off this turn. Maybe not. They keep it there. We have a 5-car pack for the lead. The two Park brothers, Adam, Malenko, and Landon here today. All racing for the lead. Oh! Malenko gets turned! Does that bring out a caution? Oh, is he going to slide back up? Does that bring out a caution? Yes, it does. Alright, while we are under caution, I'm going to go take a look at that. Alright, let's find Malenko. I think they both got lucky there that there wasn't more damage on that. Him and Dan both got lucky here. Let's see Malenko here. Dan just goes right up into him and turns him down into the wall. Malenko has, it looks like he's going to probably have some front end damage. It looked like he was maybe going to come back up on the track and doesn't slightly. Let's see, where's Dan? Looks like there was no other wreck, thank God. Well, let's go on board with the 24 car Dan. God damn it. And we'll go back real quick. And see what happened here. We'll take out the scoreboard for a second. Just got down to the inside and turned Malico down to the inside wall. And kept it going. Let's go back to Malico now. From his on board. It was in P4, I think right here was actually P2. Got turned by Dan. Hit the front end on the wall. He might be okay though for the rest of the race. And almost came back up onto the track. That's pace car. Alright. We're now back to live camera. And we'll go back to TV1. Landon looks to be your leader right now. I don't think they've done pit stops yet, but I'm not really sure here. But we'll stay on with Landon. Well, actually, doesn't look like anybody's pitting. So, there's probably a couple people that are. No, it looks like everybody's still catching up. Or everybody just came off of pit road, the lap cars did, I think. Let's see what Landon does here in the 48. If they're pitting or not. Or is the lights on the pace car going to go out this time by? But Dan, who turned him, is still P2. Pit road is open. It looks like nobody's going in. Malico is in that 12 car. Get some repairs on it. Looks like everybody else is okay. As of right now, I do think... Nope. Yep, the 88, 14, 42, and 11 are all still laps down. Laps down. The 11 is 2, sadly. The 4 was lucky tonight. It looks like we are going this time by. So Landon's your leader. We're going to have a couple lap cars on the bottom here. They'll probably be racing the whole time. As for fastest lap, you got the 24 of Dan, the 9. Actually, those 3 Hendrick cars looking fast today. The 24, 9, and 48. That 88 is having problems. He cannot keep up with his teammates. Alright. So getting ready to go green here. Alright, pace car's off. Starting in lap 52 here. Adam looked to have lost a decent amount of spots. He's P10. No one is out of the race yet. Troy's 2 laps down. He's the first car up there. 3 wide. They're going to put that 48 3 wide. Those lap cars are going to be racing them now for the lead. Or to get their laps back, sorry. I think the 442 and all them, yep. Landon came close to hitting the wall. Anybody wreck? Looks like we're good. Well, anybody wreck this time? Your leader is, I think, Kyle on the bottom now. And that 9 car getting underneath the 24. Let's make sure the 88, 11, they're going to go 4 wide here. Oh, that was close. No wrecks again through here. Your leader is the 9 of Kyle. Actually, your leader, I think, is the 43. Well, Cody getting around all the lap traffic right now. Oh, the 4 hit the wall. That stacked up everybody. The 2's on the inside. Everybody gonna make it through here? And they do. Your leader is Cody in the 43 now. All of a sudden, they're going to go 3 wide again with Merkel, who is also still a lap car. Cody leads his first lap of the day, or second lap of the day. Nobody hits the wall right there. Malenko's all the way in the back, but still on the lead lap, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he's still on the lead lap. Only caution of the day is it's going to happen here in the middle of the pack. Anybody? 95 right underneath the 14. Nobody hits the wall. We're good. Cody still leads over Randy. And Josh, we have 3 new leaders up here. The 24 is the only only same leader from the beginning. The 1 who started on the pole is coming back through the field. The 19 is coming back. But will they be able to keep up to Cody in the 43 car? Oh, the 95, I think he just hit the wall. The poor 4 car is slow again. Oh, he's got major damage on that right side. Cody leading. Randy in second. Dan in third. Adam in fourth. Ben P5 right now. Dan going for second place underneath Randy. Nobody hitting the wall, we all good. Ben going underneath Adam and Randy. He's going to be third. The both Park brothers trying to chase down Cody. What happened to everyone? 40 is 14th. He dropped back too. We're starting to get single file. Everybody gonna make it through here? Don't hit the wall. Oh, the 20 of Dylan smacks the wall majorly. It's gonna slow his car down. He's got major damage to the right side of that car now after hitting the wall here. And we're gonna be going 3, maybe 4 wide. That was close there with Dylan in that 20 car. They're 3 wide for the lead. Dan, Ben, and Cody, both Park brothers, are underneath the 43 with Cody. Will they be able to keep clean? Cody looks like he will be able to. Everybody, Dylan hits the wall again in that 20 car. He's going to have major problems again. That 20 has major damage to that right side. He might pit here in a couple laps. Go back to the front. As Dan is now taking the lead from his brother. Side by side, that 14 car is trying to get his lap back. He is up there racing for it, trying to get it back. Will he be able to? Nobody knows. Once you go a lap down, it is hard to get it back on here. But Dan has taken the lead now. Luis is now P2. And the one of, I think it's David. Anybody hit the wall here? Looks like we're all good through the field again. Dan keeps the lead as everybody's starting to thin out. And I don't know what the tire strategy looks like. I think everybody's on the same strategy now. 14 still trying to race everybody. 42 Merkel's getting put to the outside. He might hit the wall here. Maybe not. Troy, who is P25, last place. 2 laps down, I'm pretty sure. God damn it. 2 laps down. He's having another horrible day along with the 4 who both finished in opposite positions last week in 24th and 25th. And are again doing that. Dan keeping the lead here. Everybody keeps off the wall. Alright. Will anybody be able to challenge Dan for the lead right now? It looks like Kyle's getting put 3 wide. Maybe not, but Kyle takes P2. The 14 is making it a problem trying to get his lap back, but cannot keep up with the 24 Dan. Dustin is just making it a problem for these guys to be able to keep up with Dan. He's slowing their momentum down. Dan might pull out to a second lead here. Luis is now P3 though. Or they didn't, yeah, they lost a little bit. Dan is now 0.3 ahead. Nobody hits the wall. We're good again. Close contact back there. Looks like with the 43 and 1 possibly. Both Park brothers 1 and 2 in the 24 and 17. Dan in first, Ben in second. Luis here coming in the Dodge third. 4 different manufacturers again in the top 4. Luis taking P2 now here from Dan or from Ben. I'm gonna fuck those two up the whole time. That 42 of Merkel, I think, is climbing his way. Yeah, he's trying to get up to get his lap back too. Landon P5 back into the P5 in the 48. That 19 of Adam is P10 again. Struggling 3 wide back there, trying to keep back up with the pace he had early on. Looks like it's not happening. As the 2 of Nathan is going underneath Luis for P2, trying to get up to Dan still. Nobody's been able to pass him in a good amount of laps. And we're all almost single file now. Will Nathan be able to get him? How long till pit stops? Nathan's there, gets close to the bumper of the 24 Dan. Underneath Dan, will he be able to get him? No. I think the 48 of Landon just hit the wall a little bit. Does he have damage? No. The 2 of Nathan has not been able to get around Dan. But Ben's gonna go to the bottom of Nathan. Ben's brother is still leading as Ben is trying to catch his brother Dan. Merkel's coming up here to try to get his lap back now, interrupting them. Shouldn't be doing this, but he is. Nobody hits the wall, and we're good. Here's the second turn again. Out of turn 2. Oh, the 2 just skimmed the wall there. Will Ben be able to get around his brother Dan? Ben right on the bumper of his brother. I think Dan is pitting. Dan is pitting. We got pit stops happening. Alright. Wherever Dan might be the leader now, depending on where he comes out. We are coming around to almost lap 100, or not 100, lap 80, sorry. 20 laps to lap 100. This time by when Ben pits, or Ben hits the line, sorry. In that Superwoman car. Still a lot of people have yet to pit. Markle is hoping if he can stay out, maybe he can get, a lap back or so. And Ben still stays out on the track. He must have been somebody that may have pit under the caution and I didn't get to see it. Oh wait, there's a. Wait, is there a caution? What is it for? Oh no, the 14 of Dustin. Oh no. What happened? We gotta go to the 36 of Emerson to find out. Something happened here with the 36 of Emerson. Emerson gets turned by the 19 of Adam, slides down and gets flipped over by the 14 of Dustin, collecting the 14, 43, and 9 of Kyle. All of them involved. Cody getting more damage than what he ever needed. Just got unlucky. Let's go on board with him real quick. And rammed right into him right there. As we go to Kyle real quick. Who's also going to see it from his roof cam. Roof cam. Right into it. Goes around. Seems like he's going to be good. Did anybody else get involved after that? Doesn't look like it. Alright, let's go to... Oh, this is going to trap people a lap down, possibly. Let's go to Dustin's view on his roof cam. As you see, Emerson gets turned by the 19 there of Adam. And here comes Dustin. Could not get around him and gets hammered by 3 others. He had horrible damage. And let's just go back. Rip Emerson right there. We're gonna go backwards onto his cam. We're gonna go helicopter view for this. Of Emerson. Oh, the 40, I think, hit the 19. They were all coming around for when they were pitting. Emerson and the 14, I think, are going to be possibly out of this race. Now let's go to the pace car. A lot of people were in pit stops there. Alright, let's see what happened with the 48. Did they pit? Looks like not yet. Oh, they were coming to green here. Alright, let's pause it here. I want to take a look. Alright, who's a lap down? Looks like we got a lot of people. 14, 36, I think are both out of it. The 88, 43, 11, 4, 1, 9, and 22. 24 and the 42 of Merkel are all lap down. So 15th on back are lap down. The 20 and 48 are apparently just on the lead lap. I think because of being on pit stop. So your leader looks to be Dan Park. Or Ben Park, sorry. The 24 of Dan looks like he got screwed. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. We have a 3 wide back here. So your leader is Ben Park from what I know. Or was Ben. I think it still is. Pretty sure we're live. Okay, we're live now. Sorry. So your leader is the 19 whatever. Is that the 19? No, it's back to Ben Park in the lead. Because we're going to probably have problems back here. A mix of lap down and lead lap cars right now. Looks like the 43 is still in the race. So your leader, the 17 right now, and the 1 just hits the wall and gets, almost got turned there. He has major damage on the right side of that car. Yeah, Ben and Larry are battling for this win right now. Ben's going around the 22. Landon up there in that 48's hoping for a caution. Larry to the inside of Ben for the lead. Where did he come from was not a factor in this race all day so far, and now the winner of the 500 of this series is now first. They make it through. The 9 looks to be slow. The Kyle, 43 of Cody is definitely. As we're going to take a look. 3 people have been retired at 88, 36, and 14 so far today. Alright, we're going to go back to your leader in the 00, Larry. Out of nowhere, takes the lead of this race. The Starcom car is somehow having a great year. Magically. Your P2 is Tristan, wherever he is in that 40 car. He is back behind a good amount of lap cars. There is a lot of lap cars here. As Larry is getting around the 4. P2 right now is the 40 of Allen, who is back here getting raced by Dane, who is also a lap car. There's like 6 lap cars up here. 19 of Adam has worked his way back up to 3rd. Ben is P4 and P5 is Zach. They're 3 wide right now with the P2 guy around 2 lap cars. That 1 car is probably going to hit the wall here. Maybe not. Will Adam or Allen be able to catch up to Larry in that 00? Let's see who's had the fastest lap. Dan has still had the fastest lap today, along with the 9:48 and the 42 of Markle, who's been a lap down, has somehow got one of the faster laps. We're back to the race. Larry's still leading here. Almost lap 100. Well, who will be leading here at lap 100? I don't really know what halfway is of 197. So we're actually gonna find that out real quick. It's around like lap 98 is halfway, so we're almost to halfway. So let's say 98, 99 is halfway, and the 22 hits the wall. Slows down the 19 of Adam and pushes him back. Back to P5 for Adam. He just got screwed. Can anybody catch that 00 of Larry? Who out of nowhere takes the lead late in the race after the 2nd caution. I didn't know you were still here, Mike. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Larry's still leading here in his 00, coming to lap. He's at halfway right now. He's probably going to lead lap 100. As Landon's trying to keep his lead lap. Trying to hold off Larry. And they're coming up on slow Cody here, who has had major damage, and he still does on that front end. Will this make it a problem for everyone behind him? as Ben looks to be catching up. Oh, Zach is going to take up P2 away from Ben. As they are trying to catch Larry, as we are catching Cody here. It's going to slow everyone down. What is Landon going to do to get around Cody? We're going to go 3 wide here. Oh, Larry almost turned the 48 when they went around him. We're going to follow the 43 in case anything happens around him as everybody goes by. Larry's still the leader. He's putting Landon a lap down right now. Everybody's really close. So far, so good, getting around the slow 43. Cody is now 3 laps down. Will the rest of them be able to get past him without wrecking? It looks like they will. Oh, maybe not. Dan came close to hitting him there. There's only 3 more cars. We should be good now. I'm going to head back to the front. As we are... Okay, yeah, never mind. The 4 is a lap down, trying to get around Larry. As we are 3 wide for P2. Allen is now back to... Oh, he's underneath Larry for the lead. Will be able to take it. And it looks like he will. Or will Ben in the 17, who looks to possibly have hit the wall, has got damage now on his right side. But he's going 3 wide for the lead. Allen has taken the lead. Ben up to P2. And that 17 car that looks to have a lot of damage on that right side. Will he be able to keep up with Tristan now? Looks like we do have a lot of the same cars from last week. The 17, 40, and 00 up here. I know the 19 was up there last week too. And the 00 of Larry looks to have just hit the wall. Allen still leading this race now. As the 48 is going to go on the inside of the 17, who is not for position for him. As the 40 of Tristan is going to go underneath the 4 to lap him again. It's been a fairly clean race other than the 2 cautions. And the flip of Emerson Arden, sadly. He was having a decent day in like P10 from P15 or whatever it was. And Randy has taken P2 out of nowhere in that 41. Coming up here to the 40 of Allen. Will he be able to get around him? He will. He's going to the inside of the 40, taking the lead. Randy has. As the 1 lap car is trying to get his lap back right now and hoping for a caution. Will he be able to get her? Who knows? Ben to the inside for the lead. He's your new race leader, Ben Park. We're going to go through the field right now after we watch this battle. Ben's got it. Ben is P1 right now. Randy's P2. Larry's P3. Adam P4. Joshua Ebony's P5. I think the 44 is P6. Actually, Malico has worked his way back up after getting spun. He's now up to P6. Brandon's going to be P7. Zach's P8. P9. It's the 3? I think. P9 looks to be the 3. And P10 looks to be the 2. So, Jacob Rowe and Nathan. And here's pit stops. Any wrecks? Looks like we're good. Ben Park going out to a major lead here. Alright, what's gonna happen this time by when everybody pits? Everybody good getting on the pit road this time? It looks like it. We're gonna stay on with Ben and see where he comes out in relation to the lead. Because he was the leader. Adam stayed out, it looks like, one more lap. Instead of being the first one to pit like last weekend, he's being the last one to pit. Just like what Larry did and got him to win. Are they fixing damage on the 17? What are they doing? The 17 might be scared. Oh, nope, he's good. They did fix some damage, it looks like. Looks like the 41 of Randy may have this lead, or the 40 of Allen does. The 48 of Landon just hit the wall, it looks like. There's the 19. Is he going to come out in the lead still? It looks like he will. After pitting last, just like Larry did all day at the 500. Adam comes out in the lead, but is going to get passed by Tristan. But still leads that lap after pitting. The 4 car is still a hinder here. Same with the 48, both laps down, but it's between the 40, 19, and 41 right now. Your top 5 are Tristan, Adam, the 41 of Randy, the 17 of Ben, and the 18 of Zach. Larry has dropped to P6. P7 is Jacob, P9 is Joshua, and the Malenko's P8 is Joshua, P9 is Malenko, P10 looks to be Brandon. As they are all not keeping up with Tristan in the 40. And they're coming up to a lap car here in Kyle Peachtree in that 9 car. Who is also P18 already and is probably going to just go another lap down. In this series, you more likely want to keep getting top 5s to be able to win this championship. As of right now, the 40 and 19 are going to get their second one. And I think same with the 17 of Ben. As these 2 lap cars are pushing Tristan back to the 41 of Randy. Landon and Elijah are making it hard. As Randy is going to take the lead here on Tristan. As we're coming up to Kyle Peachtree in the 9, who is slow. All of a sudden, we had like 3 Hendrick cars, 1, 2, 3, and then earlier, oh, the 4 hit the wall pretty hard. It slowed down Tristan in the 40, back up to Ben. As Randy has taken the lead. And wait, oh, we're passing Kyle right now. It looks like there is another slow car. I think it's the 43 of Cody. Will we be able to get around both of them with no problems? Randy's getting put to the high side, loses the lead, and they're putting Cody 3 wide. The 4 is going to go to the bottom of the 43. Looks like everybody's going to get around him. There's a lot of slow cars today. Here are your 3 main leaders. Who's going to be able to win this race? Zach in the 18 is 2 seconds back in P5. I'm going to look and see what their fastest lap right now. Still Dan, Kyle, Landon and Markle, all Chevys, but the 19, who is P5, has a fast car. Same with the 40, all in the top 10 of speed. Oh, what is going on with Ben? Looks like he almost wrecked. Looks like no caution. Cody up to the high side. Allen back to the lead. He's got a good margin, about half a second right now, over the 19 and 41 who are battling. Let's see. Your pole sitter's 21st, 2 laps down, so it looks like he's also got a slow car set. We are getting more spread out here finally for once. I think that it was just, in between the first 2 stops. Or, just after the first stop is when we had that first caution. The 19 is trying to get around that 48. He's got to be able to get around him to get up there. And Ben's going to go down on the inside of Randy for P4. Didn't get there though. Zach's still P5. Larry P6. P7 is Jacob. P8 is Joshua. P9 Malenko. P10 is Luis. Allen's still leading. Racing that 48, who is a lap car. Same with the 4, both making it a problem for the 40 and 19. But that 48 has speed, but got trapped lap down under pit stop, sadly. The 19 of Adams getting to the inside right now of Tristan. Will he be able to get around him? Looks like he will. And the 4 still trying to pass him, and Ben is coming up to take P3 as Adam is taking the lead and led a lot of laps early on until those pit stops happened, and with the cautions too. Will Ben be able to get up there to Allen? So we've got about 67 laps left here. On lap 130 of 197. Looks like Randy's getting around the 4 car, who is starting to maybe finally fall back like he should. And the 18 of Zach has caught up to these top 5, or these top 4. And he's going to look underneath Randy. Maybe not, he's going to get around the 4 now. As Adam's still leading, trying to get around that 48 to Landon. For laps down, you have 13th on back. Landon's the last car lead lap, but right there in front of the leader. So technically the top 10 theoretically probably locked up. But Nathan can probably still catch the 27, but I think everyone like from 11th back have probably hit the wall a decent amount here. At least we have a decent amount of leaders who still by each other. 44 is about to go another lap down. The 40 of Tristan is caught back up to that 19 of Adam. Will he be able to get around him for the lead? And Tristan's back to the bottom of Adam. Off of 2. Can he keep it and stick it? Ben's also going to the inside of the 48 now. And we're catching up to Brandon in the 44, who's slow. Ben is back up to P2. And Zach has made his way up to P4 and has caught this pack. Will he be able to get around everyone? Can Ben get up there? It's 4 Toyotas and a Ford for the top 5, and the only Chevy I think right now is Larry in that double O. My throat. Oh, Adam almost hit the wall there. 3 wide with the 48 and 41. Adam is getting shunted back. And Larry is now back to P5. Ben is there on Tristan. Will he be able to get around him as they go around Brandon and around that 44 Tide car? And who knows when we're going to be lapping the 43 of Cody again. But it looks like Ben's going to the inside of Tristan here in lap 137 and doesn't get it. Zach has made his way up to P3. But he's getting screwed by the 48 who's trying to pass him right now. Will Ben be able to get around Tristan though? Let's go on board with Ben for a lap. And there is Cody again. Looks like Ben's gonna maybe try it. Maybe into the next corner. He's getting the run off. 3 and 4 maybe. Oh, Cody's gonna cut block them, or they're gonna make him 3 wide. And Tristan got pushed up the track because of the 43 of Cody. And the 41 and 18 are getting screwed by that 43. What is going to happen here when they try passing him? The 41 is being pushed way back. He's now back to P5 because of it. Cody had just screwed over that 41 car. 3 wide with him. Alright, Ben's still your leader. And Tristan is pitting, so we are now back to pit stops. Make sure nobody wrecks. Alright, we're going to stay with Ben or Adam, because they're going to probably be your reference cars for when you should or shouldn't pit. And here comes the 4 right in front of Ben. Coming off of pit road, almost hit him. That was close. It looks like we are still green. Ben is pulled up to almost a half a second lead here as Larry's trying, and Larry is up to P2. When is Ben going to pit? Because the 19 and him both stayed out the longest last time. And Tristan, who's already pitted, is now down to P10. As he goes 156 in turn 3 and 4. Will he be pitting this time? It looks like he is. Same with Adam and the 95 of Josh. I think the double O of Larry already pit. We're going to watch Ben park here as he comes down to pit road. Yeah, Larry did pit. He's right there with Zach. They're both coming off of pit road as these 2 are coming in. Or these 3. Oh, the 95 has to slow up because of the 22 a little bit. Benzo out and away. Where's he going to come out in relation to the 40? Or Larry in the double O? There's Larry in that double O. And it looks like Adam's going to come out second in the 19. Ben's going to have a huge lead. Ben has a huge lead over the 19. And it's going to be 1.6 seconds. Your P3 driver is Larry. P4, 95 of Joshua. Actually, he's getting passed by Tristan. Tristan's going to be P4. Josh, P5. Zach, P6. P7 is Randy. P8, Jacob. P9, Malenko. And P10, P10 is the 44 of Brandon. Somehow, that 44 of Brandon's P10. Oh, Adam. Something happened there. I think he hit the wall. Misjudged that corner. The leader is still Ben, who is extending his lead. We are still under green. As we come to lap 150 in 2 laps, Ben is leading. I think it's between him and the 19 who have led the most laps, or possibly the 40 of Allen. And Larry's closing the lap lead though. It's down to 0.8. Tristan is also closing in the 40 car. We only had 12 people on the lead lap still. Still only 3 people out of the race. The fastest lap, still the same it looks like. Nobody has changed that even after pit stops here. The 17 is MP8, the 8th fastest lap though, so he is a contender today. I think the 17's slow. Like, he's being caught a lot. The 20 and 48 are not even in position against him. They just caught him. I think the 17's slow. But Adam's taking P2 back. The top 4 all within a second of each other right now. Will they be able to keep it like this? Will we get another pit stop, or will we not have to? They might be going to the end here, or they're going to be pitting probably like 170, I would think. If not, or maybe like 180, 175. That's just my guess. When we hit 163, we have 30 laps left. Because we're going to watch Adam, who's trying to chase down Ben. Larry, who's fallen back in the double O. Back to Tristan, who is now P6. We still have 8 guys within 2 seconds of the leader. And those 8 guys still have a chance to win. Adams trying to get around the 48, who should not be in the position that he's in. That 48 should be fighting for this one, but got trapped a lap down early. Adams trying to tell him, get the hell out of my way, but he's not moving. And he's thinking about maybe turning him, and he doesn't. And I think the double O of Larry just hit the wall here. And he did. Let's see how much damage he has. He's got a little bit on that right side of that car. That puts him down to P7. Possibly P8, because Jacob on the 3 is coming. Because Adam's still trying to catch that 17. They are catching him though. I think the 17 has a long run car. Oh, here comes the 43. And they're going to go 3 wide for the lead here. And the 43 is in the way. What is going to happen? Ben's getting slowed up. Adam's now into the lead. Joshua's taking P2. Ben's still down to P3. He's going to be down to P4 as they're 3 wide now. Ben down to P6. He got absolutely screwed. He's down to P5. The 43 screwed Ben. The 95 of Joshua is now leading this race. Here comes the 19 and 40 of Alan and Adam, who have been racing for the lead all day. Tristan and Adam. The 17 is working his way back up. Got around back around the 18. We have the top 6 here, all fighting for the win, with the 48 still in the way. The 41 is trying to get around Kyle in the 9 car. Adam down to the inside of Tristan. Gonna go around for P2. We're actually 3 wide. Ben's making it 3 wide. Down the inside of the 1940. Is the 40 gonna hit the wall? No, he does not. But Tristan just went from P3 to P6. And the 44 just came out of pit road, I think. I almost screwed these guys. And the 95 is getting around that 48 car. It's keeping the lead though. Will Ben be able to catch him? As the 44 almost got turned by the 3 of Jacob in the back. As they're going to go 3 wide. That pushed Allen all the way back. I think the 41 just hit the wall too. And it's 3 wide with Adam. What is happening to everybody here? The 19 is all the way up to the top. As Ben is taking the lead. Around from Joshua. Larry's back to 95 too, it looks like. Ben really wants this win. Landon's just making it a pain for these guys today. He's like, I know I could have won this race if I didn't get trapped lap down. And he's just proving himself, I guess. But he's also making it to where these guys are going to get mad at him if he keeps doing this. Larry takes the lead underneath him. And Zach's coming now up to the lead possibly. He's going to run underneath Ben for P2. We already hit past the 30 laps left mark. Oh wait, no I haven't. It's going to be this lap time coming by. As we're watching Larry, does anybody pit? Not yet. Oh, they're 3 wide. Shit. They're still 3 wide. Holy shit. Jacob's now making his way up in that 3 car. Larry though pulling away. 3 tenths ahead, or 0.3 ahead. With that 48 still blocking him as much as he possibly can. Pissing off Larry, the 500 winner. Joshua trying to keep up. The top 8 are all here. Malenko, P9, don't know what he's doing, but he's trying to catch back up. Same with Luis and P10. Ben coming back to the bottom for P3 as Larry's finally getting around that 48 car. Will he be able to go 2 in a row in the first season of this NR series? Here comes Ben though, coming up fast to that double O. But I think the 95 is underneath him possibly. No, he's not. Not yet. Will Ben be able to get underneath him? After spinning out Malenko though, P9 is having a decent race though. Are people pitting? No, not yet. Not from these leaders. And I think from 175 to 180 they will be pitting for that until the end of the race. Looks like the 4 is pit, and he's gonna come right out in front of these guys, I think. And he dies. Is this gonna trigger a wreck? Nope, the 48, 40, all pitting. Looks like all clean. Everybody on pit road, and Ben to the lead. No, he's been the leader, sorry. Well, has he been the leader? No, he hasn't. Yes, he has. No, he hasn't. I think Larry was. Now all of a sudden Ben is. Alright, we're gonna watch Ben till he pits. Because the pit stops have started. Unless a caution comes out, you know. There's Malenko, who was P9 before he pitted. Gonna come right out in front of Ben. Is Ben pitting this time? I think he is. He is. Along with Larry right behind him. In the 95, Joshua, Adam, they all pit. The top 4 pit. And I think everybody else behind them has already pit. So this is either the race for the win, or the 41 who's already pit will be racing for the win with the 18. Let's see what happens here. And they all have pit stops right next to each other. Adam, though, looks like he majorly hit the wall. They're probably going to fix his damage, I would assume, for the 19. As we watch Ben again in his pit. As he is the first one out and away. Ben's coming out. Where will he come out in relation to? There's the 41 who pit. 41's going to be P2. Who's going to be able to catch Ben? Ben had a great pit stop again. So the 41 P2. Larry P3 getting raced by the 48. Screwing his race over. And then there's these 3. The 18, 95, and 40. Will they be able to catch up? And it looks like the 3 is into P7 as Adam in the 19 fixed their damage and just fell back behind to the 43. Your P10 guy is still Luis in the 27, just having a quiet race. I don't know why he's so slow though. Where's Ben? There we go. Ben, the 41's caught up. He's got that slow, I think, car in the beginning of the run. As Randy is trying to keep up. We have 20 to go. We're down to, you know, final 20 laps here. Other than the 2 cautions we've had, it's been a fairly clean race. I thought we were under caution for a second. I thought they were going slow. No, they're not. It looks like the 41's going to get a chance here because of the 48 racing the 17. And we got 3 different manufacturers here in the top 3 right now. A Toyota, Ford, and a Chevy and Larry. Chevy won the first race. Ben keeps the lead though from Randy. As he's trying to race the 48, who for some reason is still constantly racing him. As for fastest lap, it looks like it's the same thing. I think the 19's moved up a couple. That was about it. The 36 who wrecked out is actually still 7th. Oh, the 43 came out right in front of these guys. This could be bad. This is going to be bad. Oh no. Ben's gonna get trapped behind the 43. We're gonna watch Ben here. He gets around the 43. And Randy Garcia is now your leader. As Larry is now going to the bottom of Randy. Tristan's here too out of nowhere. With the 43's help. They are all back into it now. 4-car battle. The 18's about 1.4 back, it says. And 1.3 for the 18. I don't know if he's going to be able to get back up here, but we have a 4-car race for the win. And Tristan, Larry, Ben, and Randy. Tristan now up to the lead. That 48 is still hindering this race, and Larry hits the wall. And he's got a little bit of damage that might hinder his race to win. To go 2 in a row. Ben going back to the lead. Underneath Tristan. And now we have 2 lap cars in the mix too. The 48 and 20 of Landon and Dylan. Just messing around with these guys, I guess. It's got to be frustrating for Ben. As in 2 laps, we're going to be down to 10 laps to go. I think Tristan just hit the wall too. He may have scraped it, but look, Larry's coming back. Apparently that damage is not affecting him, but Ben has 2 lap cars in between him in second place. Dylan's being a pain just like an F1 to every guy in here right now. Ben keeping it. Up to a 0.4 lead now. If the 48 gets underneath him, this may screw over Ben. Because the double O of Larry is going to be there to get him. Oh wait, Alan Tristan is underneath Larry. We're coming up to the slow 9 car, Kyle again. If Ben can get down to the inside after Dylan passes him, he might be able to hold on to this lead from Tristan. It looks like Tristan's going to the inside of Ben here for the lead. Coming off of 2 down the backstretch into 3 and 4. Tristan's going to take the lead. And the 9 car is going to slow up Ben. Nope, Ben is smart and actually goes to the inside. Zach is caught up out of nowhere and is into P3 in the 18. We have 3 Toyotas, 1, 2, 3 right now. Will Tristan be able to win this as they are battling around the 20 and 48 right now? Coming to 9 to go, or 8 to go. And Ben is going to the inside for the race lead. We're going to be 3 wide here for the lead going into 3 and 4. It looks like not. Zach cannot get to the inside. Ben gets the lead coming to lap 192 out of 197. Looks like the 17 to 18. These lap cars may be a factor in this. It's going to suck if they screw this over. But it looks like the 18 of Zach's going to get to the inside of Ben. Going into 1 and 2 here. Coming to lap 193. And Zach is to the inside of Ben. Larry takes the lead going 3 wide. And now the lap cars. Oh, Randy, though, is on the bottom. Markle is just screwing them over. Larry to the lead. Can he go 2 in a row right away in the beginning of the season? And they're all close. I think Zach may have hit the wall there, and the 42 of Markle is going to screw Larry over and put him to the high side. That's going to put Tristan to the bottom. Tristan to the inside. Will he be able to hold on to it now? As they're going like 3 or 4 wide back here. The lap car is in the way of everyone. Larry, if he gets to the bottom, is going to have a chance coming to the final lap. It's going to be between Tristan and Larry. The other guys got stuck behind the lap cars. Larry is going to get screwed by Landon in the 48. Looks like Tristan's going to get his first win, possibly. On to the final lap here. Wait, aren't we on the final lap? Yeah, the final lap. It looks like Tristan's going to come around to win his first race. And Tristan wins. And Zach looks to end up getting P2. Randy got P3. Larry gets his P4. P5 Ben. P6 Josh. P7 Jacob. P8 Adam, who had a strong race all day, ended up getting unlucky and had to fix damage late in the race. P9 Malago, after spinning and making the first caution with Dan, finishes better than Dan and the one who turned him. P10 rounding out your top 10 is Nathan. P11 Luis. 12th Landon, after fighting the leaders all day, came out in the top half of the field. And then we'll look at the rest in a second. 12th, Markle came home 13th. Dylan came home 14th. John, came out 15th. Dan came home 16th after turning Malenko. Brandon came home 17th. 18th was Elijah. David, your pole sitter, came home 19th. Troy came home 20th. Kyle came home 21st. Cody was slow from damage all day. Came home 22nd. And then Devin, Emerson, and Dustin all came home 23rd, 24th, 25th in an accident altogether. Your new points leader is Tristan, 5 over Larry Arsenal. Let's go to the standings real quick. Tristan is now your leader in the points by 1. Both of them getting a top 5 and a top 10 in the first 2 races. Laps led. Overall, looks like Ben has had the most with 74. Sadly, last in points, you're going to have Dustin. Alright, we'll see you guys next time for Las Vegas. Actually. Alright, done. Now we'll back out. We're gonna go end it in OBS. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see you next time for Las Vegas.